Hello and welcome. My name is DW and this is my little slice of the internet I like to call Dub's Beauty Diary. Today we are going to rank all of the palettes that I used in January. I can't remember how many I have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29 palettes. That's a lot. I have them all here with me except for one. I forgot one at home, but I will pop that in its appropriate place. But let's start with last place. All of these are first impressions because I'm still working on my pile of shame, and so these are all based on first impressions. So in last place, I have Gimme Glow Pastel Dreams. This is not a standalone palette. I like that it's two tones, so you can do like monochromatic looks, but I didn't like that. And then all the shimmers are really nice. Not much to say about this. It's just in last place. I'm going to keep it for now, but I am going to compare these with some other shades, and this is on the chopping block. Next place, I have the Sugar Drizzle Plumeria Dragon. It's a cute palette. It's got some duochromes, but it's like, I feel like I can only get one look out of it. I need to play around with it a little bit more and see what we can do. But I got this in a declutter from a friend, and yeah, I really wanted this palette. It's so cute, and the color story is nice. It's not like hot pink, it's like mauve pink, and yeah, I'm interested to see what else I can do with this palette. Next up, we have Winx Club from ColourPop. This one, I only used a few shades, and I didn't like the pastels, but I do like the glitters. So I'm wondering if I should just take some of these shades out and switch them with different shades. I don't know. It's a rainbow palette. Next up, we have Planet Spirit by Odin's Eye and Betty Jean. This one is nice quality, but the color story just confuses me. Kind of smells like crayons too. Is this expired? I feel like I haven't had this very long. I got it off Mercari though. Okay. Cool. And then we have Blue Raspberry Icy palette from Glamlight. I got this from a declutter from a friend. I really like the look that I got with this, but I don't know, all these blues seem like they're the same tone and depth, so it's really hard. And then like there's no inner corner shade, so I don't know. I have to compare this with some other blue monochromatic palettes I have. Then we've got Baby Got Peach. I got this from a friend in a declutter as well. It's the only peach palette I have though, so like peach shades, I'm pretty sure. And I like the look that came out of it. Just these palettes are all really good. Yeah, because like next is Nomad New Zealand Stargazing. Like we've got multi-chromes or duochromes or whatever, and yeah, like this is really far down on the list, but it's very pretty. I got this, I was nominated for Starfish on Instagram from Eden and Elena, And this is the palette I chose because Eden lives in New Zealand and now I have a piece of her with me. Next we have a Pat McGrath palette. This is Mothership 3 Subversive. It's really pretty. But I don't think we needed a matte black and a metallic black in the same palette. I know that extreme black is in all 3 of the first Motherships, like, but we didn't need that. We didn't need that. Next we have Midnight from Beauty Bay. This is the 9 pan. We did Bingo of Shame with this. The look was nice. The shades are nice, but I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, keep going. Okay, so next up would be Powerpuff Girls from ColourPop. I really like the neonness of this and the brights, but I don't need the neutrals, so I don't need this top row or these. And I don't know. I like the idea, but the look I got out of it was really nice, but it can't go any higher than this. Then we have Fantasy Cosmetica Bard. I recreated a look that Caitlin Foreman did, and it turned out nice, and I really like the color story of this palette. I don't know. That is a similar or a reoccurring theme with this ranking. It was hard to do because I've only used all of these palettes once and they're all really good. Glamlight Wine would be next. I opted to keep this one over the J-Star Bloodlust because it has pretty much the same shades in it, and I like these shimmers. They're nice. Next would be the palette I do not have with me. It'd be the Ace Beauté Palettopoly. I will have an image of it over here. Okay, then we have Aha Honey from ColourPop. This is the monochromatic yellow palette. These are great yellows. I actually decluttered like 3 palettes because these yellows were better. And yeah, I don't know why I didn't want to use this for so long, and I don't know why I didn't trust Manuela. Then we've got Passion in Paris. This one I wore yesterday and it made my eyes water, so I don't know if I don't know if this is just like expired or I'm allergic to something or what, but I'm gonna try it one more time and see if we can get no reaction from it. I did buy this off of Mercari, so who knows, right? Then we've got the green monochromatic from ColourPop, Just My Luck. These greens are fantastic. Like they're the perfect, like this and this and this. They're the perfect tones of green, and then we got the grunginess here, and then we've got like the little mint to like blend it all out and together. And yeah, this palette, it's really nice. I got this one from a declutter. This is the Hyper Natural face palette from Natasha Denona. I used all of this, so I used this whole row of shadows. I used the bronzer, I used the blush, and it was really, really pretty. and yeah, I really liked it, but it's more neutral than my preferences, so that's why it's ranked so low. These are also good though. I don't know. Okay, then we have Dreamer. Sorry, Eden. This is Purple Pink from Unearthly. I kind of want to play in this quad though. That looks like a cool quad. I will have to do that. I really did like the shimmers though. It was a beautiful look, beautiful palette. This one is super old, but I got it from a friend of mine in a declutter they were doing. It is the Paulina Blush Tribe palette. I had been lusting over this for so long. These are just like Juvia Place shadows. I used all the greens, and then I used the pink. Yeah, this pink. So I used these for a matte lid, this for inner corner, and this for a lower lash. Worked out fine. I really like it. No reaction for this, so I don't know why BH was having a problem, because this is way older, but whatever. Now we are at our top 10. The top 10. Okay, so number 10 is going to go to ColourPop Frosty and Frosty the Snowman collab palette, whatever. This is like an icy dream. Like, it is so pretty. Ugh, I love this. I love this palette. We've even got a blue brown shade. Like, what? Thank you. Then we have number 9 is gonna go to this Pat McGrath palette. This is a Quint. It is the Bronze Bliss palette. This look turned out so beautiful, and it was so sparkly and just absolutely stunning. I loved it. I was so impressed. I was surprised, actually. Number 8 is Don't Be Jelly by Unearthly. We are doing a Bingo of Shame in February with this palette, and I got, can't even remember what I got. Oh, I got these 4 and this one, I believe. I think. Yeah, that looks right. I'd like to play with these blues. Yeah, but I really like that seafoam green. I love that shade. So pretty. Number 7 goes to the I Need a Nude from Natasha Denona. This, I don't need any other neutral palettes. Like, this is it. This is so perfect. I don't like 8 shimmers, just a few mattes, and it goes from like light to dark. Like, this is it. I'm gonna go through, I need to go through my palettes again now that I've used them all, and actually do some more decluttering. But then we've got number 6, and that goes to the Wizard palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. You know, whenever someone uses this on Instagram, I can always tell what palette they use. I used all of the shades except for these 2 right here, and I did a halo eye, and yeah, it turned out real nice. Like, I believe some of my videos have that look in it, but yeah, it was stunning. I really like this color combo. I really like this palette. Number 5, top 5. I wonder if you can guess what my number 1 will be. I doubt it, because it surprised me too, but okay, number 5 is going to be Pat McGrath Mothership 10 Moonlit Seduction. I thought for sure this was going to be my favorite Pat McGrath palette, but it is not. I really love that shade. I like that these play well with these, the mauve berry colors. See, you can see it right there. I like that there's not a black in here. I really like this palette. Yeah, stunning. Oh, come on. I like the packaging like as like a gimmick, but I hate, it's not realistic. Like I hate using it. Number 4. These are so weird to me, these top 5. Okay, number 4. ColourPop Sailor Moon 2. Or what is this? Pretty Guardians for Love and Justice. Look at this. It is so pretty. Like, what? I really have nothing to say. I like this more than the original Sailor Moon palette, and I really liked that one. So this is where it's at. Number 3 is what is on my eyes today. Can you guess what it is? No, you can't. You can't guess what it is because I am so surprised by this. Super old palette. I got this in a declutter. Hasina 2. The Blush Tribe Hasina 2. So I used this in the crease, this in the outer, this in the outer, this in the middle and inner corner, and then I used this in the outer lower and this in the inner lower, and it turned out perfect. I love this. Like I said, these are like Juvia's Place palettes. I want to use this. I want to use this shade so bad, but I wanted to use the green with this purple. Otherwise, I would have done this on the lower lash. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Number 2, another one of my favorite brands, Fantasy Cosmetica Cradled in Ice. Do you see these shimmers? Do you see them? They are fantastic. I'm trying to show the, like, if there's any shifts, but I could just do this, I guess. They are fantastic. And the mattes work perfectly with them. I love it. I love it. Jordan did a great job with this palette. Or was it her husband that did this one? I can't remember, but I love it. So number 1, another old palette. Like, I don't know. Number 1, I had been holding off on this palette, holding off using it because I thought it was boring and I thought it was gross and I didn't want to use it. And why do I have it? You know, well, whatever. Then Sakura on Instagram said, like, use it. It's like the best palette, and she was not wrong. Mothership 1. Mothership 1, like, subliminal. These shades, these 3, make the palette. This one is so pretty. These 2, perfect. This one, it's like one of those skin glow, whatever. I love to put that like right here where I don't have any shadow. A liner, whatever. This is in all 3 of the first palettes, but do you see this? Do you see this? What? Mothership 1. We are ranking that number 1 in January. So I've only got 4 more palettes left on my pile of shame, and then I'm going to do some Valentine's looks, and then yeah, then I can start panning again and using these palettes that are in the chopping block now. And I'm just so excited to get to know my collection more this year. I'm really excited for that. So with that being said, we will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.